Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the West Islip Little League Fields. In back of us, we have the concession stand that's been here ions. I'm going to say probably about 75 years. Would you say that's a conservative estimate?
Yes.
And many, many years ago, I had the proud opportunity to be in this concession stand selling hot dogs as my kids were playing on these Little League fields. There's Little League football that was played here, and certainly baseball and softball, t-ball, many other sporting opportunities for the kids in our community. And with me today, we have the presidents, past and future, and you guys have been around such a long time, Rich Hujik and Jim Alcus, who've been part of West Islip Little League for decades. And joining me today, we have Councilman John Cochrane, who is the councilman for this council district, along with our Commissioner of Parks, Tom Owens. So many improvements have happened here at the field, and we are so proud that these fields now are turf fields. The fields here in West Islip were absolutely traditionally known for flooding terribly. The water table here is very high, and even on a beautiful sunny day like this, where it rained 2 days ago, these fields would still be underwater, but that's not the case now with the turf fields. They're able to be played much more frequently, and the finishing touches for the project here at the fields are a new concession stand and bathrooms. So today we're going to be starting the demo. We have little equipment here to do it, and I'd like to ask Jim and Rich if they would say a few words, please.
On behalf of West Islip Little League, I'd like to thank the town of Islip, the council, Angie Carpenter, for all the work that they've done to the fields. The children are having a great time playing on safe fields now. Like Angie said, they're not flooded. And the last thing we needed was a new concession stand with new bathrooms. And we're grateful for all the work and time that you guys put into the community. Thank you, Angie.
Rich?
Jim kind of said it all, but
Oh,
I just
okay.
want to thank the town and all the members for everything they did. Jim kind of covered it all, but the children of West Islip truly benefit from everything here, and that's what we want to do. We want to keep the kids off the street and involved in sports. And I want to thank everybody here and everyone who's not here.
Oh, thank you. And there are so many people. I'm glad you said that, Rich. I mean, the men and women that donate countless hours to making something like this Little League successful, and it happens across our entire town. And I think that's what makes the town of Islip so special, makes it really hometown, that involvement in our community. And with that involvement, someone who has been involved for so many years, Councilman John Cochrane, who I believe was a Little Leaguer, were you not?
I was.
Okay, talk
Sure.
about those experiences, please.
Thank you, Supervisor. You know, Little League is just part of our, like, I want to say, part of our society, especially here on Long Island, and these beautiful fields we have here, Bayshore, East Islip on the water. I played in Bayshore, and it just means what you guys do as volunteers and what you bring to the children, boys and girls, because it was boys when I was just playing, means so much to the community. And I can't thank you so much for what you do for these generations, because Jim and he's been around here for a little bit, so I think you're already going on second, third generations. So, and what Commissioner and our employees here for the what they do to the fields, they treat it like their own, and this AstroTurf is a home run. So, good job with West Islip Little Leagues.
No, thank you.
Thanks, Sue.
We're very grateful.
And they have been leaders. You know, West Islip Little League has quite a few girl players now. I'm very proud of you guys. There are girls that choose to play baseball and not softball, and they have the opportunity to do so here in West Islip. John mentioned the fields across the town, new fields out in Sayville. We've got on the books, we're doing some work in Brentwood. We're redoing a park in Brentwood, Ross Park. I mean, there's so much happening across this great town, and happening because of our Parks Commissioner and his incredible staff, Deputy Commissioner Deirdre Wahlberg here with us today also. But Tom Owens, if you would say a few words on exactly what's going to be happening with the new facility.
Sure. Thank you, Supervisor. You know, the heroes here are the Supervisor and the Councilman. I get to do the work. I can't do the work without the funds. Some of these decisions are difficult. They get criticized a little bit from our opponents, but they make the right decisions, and the decision to make sure our youth is busy not out in the streets, not doing what they're not supposed to be doing. So I really appreciate that. Like I said, I'm only as good as the funding, and for that I'm grateful. This particular facility we're building here, they're going to be cookie cutter throughout the town. They're going to be the same colors, the same material. We're going to be all new high technology, all state-of-the-art bathrooms, no touch. All of these stuff will be no touch because of COVID and stuff like that. But we're going to increase the square footage for storage and increase the lighting, all LED lighting. And we did hear what you guys requested, and we hope that we will meet the needs to the extent we could. So again, we thank you for your patience, and I appreciate being the Parks Commissioner. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tom. So as you heard, this not only will be expanded, and it will be a safe facility too, as far as a lot more comfortable for those volunteers to work in, and there'll be more opportunities for storing equipment, because I remember in years past when you guys were giving out uniforms, you know, everything was kind of stuffed in every corner possible. So hopefully you'll be having more storage space too. So without further ado, we are going to move forward to why we're all here today, to see the demo of this building that has so many memories and so much tradition, but giving way for some brand new wonderful facility for our future generations here in the town of Islip. Thank you. Oh, it's going.